Hello students, today we will discuss about the vitamins. As we know, all proteins are similar to each other in their chemical structure as all the carbohydrates. Vitamins on the other hand are group of organic substances quite unrelated to each other in their chemical structures, and their features shared by all the vitamins are they or are non-digested or broken down for energy. Mostly they are not built into the body structures. They're not built into the body structures like the different organs. They are essential in small quantities for health, not in the large quantities. They are required in the trace quantities. They are needed for the chemical reactions in the cells working in association with the enzymes. Plants can make these vitamins in their leaves, but animals have to obtain many of them ready made either from the plants or from the animals. If any one of the vitamin is missing or deficient in the diet, vitamin deficiency disease may develop. Such diseases can be cured at least in the early stages simply by adding the vitamin to the diet. 15 or more vitamins have been identified, and they are sometimes grouped into the two classes, as we know, water soluble enzymes and the fat soluble vitamins. So as we know, the vitamin D, E, K, A are the fat soluble, and the vitamin B, C are the water soluble. So the mnemonic for this is the DACA. Actually, the DACA is the mnemonic that is used to remember the fat soluble vitamins. So the next is salts. There are sometimes called the mineral salts or the just minerals. Protein, carbohydrates, and the fats provide the body with the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus. But there are other elements that body needs, which occur as salts in the food we eat. So the one of them is the iron. The next is the calcium. These two salts are very important. And the next we will discuss about the dietary fiber and importance of water. So that is the today's lecture. In the today's lecture, we will discuss about the different diseases like the kwashiorkor and the marasmus, and iron and the vitamin D deficiency. So iron is actually the pigment or the iron that is present in RBCs. Red blood cells contain the pigment hemoglobin, and the part of hemoglobin molecule contains iron, and this plays an important role in carrying the oxygen around the body. Millions of the red blood cells break down each day, and their iron is stored by the liver and used to make more hemoglobin. However, some iron is lost and needs to be replaced through the dietary intake. Red meat, especially liver and kidney, is the richest source of iron in the diet, but eggs, groundnuts, whole grains such as the brown rice, spinach, and other green vegetables are also important sources. If the diet is deficient in iron, a person may suffer from some form of anemia. Insufficient hemoglobin is made, and the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood is reduced. So here we go. The calcium. Calcium in the form of calcium phosphate is deposited in the bones and the teeth and makes them hard. It's present in the blood plasma and plays an essential part in the normal blood clotting. Calcium is also needed for the chemical changes that make the muscle contract and for the transmission of nerve impulses. So these are very important role of calcium in the bones, in the nerve impulse and the muscle contraction. The richest source of calcium are milk and the cheese, but calcium is present in most food in small quantities and also in the hard water. Many calcium salts are not soluble in water and they may pass through the alimentary canal without being absorbed. Simply increasing the calcium in the diet may not have much effect unless the calcium is right form. The diet is balanced and the intestine is healthy. Vitamin D and the bile salts are needed for the efficient absorption of calcium. So in the today's lecture, this was all. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the dietary fiber and the water importance and the different diseases and the vitamin D importance. And we will of course discuss about the diseases that are very important to discuss that are present in the childs, like the kwashiorkor and the marasmus, due to deficiency of proteins and the other elements present in diet. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for the further informative and very intellectual videos. Thank you.